Hello and welcome to this edition of the Retire Happy Hour. I'm your host, Brad Smith. We're tackling a big topic today. Retirement is a huge subject. We hope to break it up into some small bite-sized things so that you can sample it, get a taste of it, so that you can absorb it somewhat and digest it. We have some guests coming in for interviews that I know are going to help you get your arms around this huge subject. So we'll have a series of interviews. We hope you'll stay right with us. Hi, and welcome back to the Retire Happy Hour. I'm your host, Brad Smith. Our next guest is Rocco Kryns. Rocco is headquartered in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and is an expert in the field of retirement. Rocco, founder of Wisdom Financial Services, is also featured in Kiplinger's magazine. Rocco, welcome to today's program.
Thank you very much.
It's great to have you here today. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to visit with us and help some of these viewers get some good information.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Tell us just a little bit about, before we get into the questions, tell us just a little bit about your practice, will you?
Oh, sure. Yeah, no problem. Well, as you said, I'm headquartered down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And that's where I'm at. And I love what I'm doing. It's
Good.
just a real honor and a privilege to serve and make a difference for people.
Yeah, and that's what happens in this industry.
That's right.
That's a common thread among everyone who's been in today, and it's a great business to be in. So, why is retirement planning important? How's that for a good general question to throw out here?
Well, I think it's really, really important in many different ways. Most people go through life, planning everything. They plan their vacations. They plan what school their kids go to.
Their wedding. Yeah, a lot of people plan more for their wedding than they do for their marriage.
That's very, very accurate. So when it comes to retirement planning, it seems to me that people put it aside. And then at some point, they just wake up and they're like, wow, we better start planning.
Yeah.
So I love that piece. When they wake up and when they're ready, they come. And
they're motivated.
They're motivated.
And they know they're coming late to the program, too, in many cases.
In many cases, they come, and when they're ready, they're ready.
Yeah.
And sometimes you know when you're ready.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Here is a question. Before I actually retire, is there a way for me to accurately project what my lifetime retirement income will be?
Yeah, well, with so much uncertainty, everybody wants to know or to say, I want to be sure.
Right.
I want to know exactly what I'm going to have. With all the uncertainty in the world, I think, if I was right there going to retire or a few years before retirement, I definitely would want to know with certainty how much income I'm going to receive the day I stop working.
Exactly. And why not go to an expert to get that instead of trying to fish it out for yourself on the internet?
Exactly. Well, most people, when you have a plumbing problem, where do you go? You call a plumber. I mean,
right.
Is that something?
I don't do it.
No. If you need some real garden work or a new driveway, you go to the expert.
Yes.
I think that's where you want to turn to when it comes to your serious money, your retirement money, the money that you got to count on for a lifetime.
How many years have you been in this business?
I started in the year 2000.
Okay.
So I'll be celebrating 22 years.
Yeah.
Boy, it goes fast.
It does go by fast.
It really does.
It's starting to add up.
It's very fast. Absolutely. It adds up quick.
What have you seen over these past 22 years as far as, dynamic changes either in the economy or in people or in the industry, the things we can offer people? What's popping in your mind right now?
Immediately I entered the business in 2000. And I would never forget, I'm originally from South Africa.
Okay, I wonder where you got that beautiful accent.
Yeah, I'm originally from South Africa and just the American dream. And I would never forget the day September 11 came. And I was just newly in the business, and then some of the people's hard-earned money went down the drain when September 11 happened. And if I can reflect and think back, I never wanted to see that again. And people lost their life savings during that time. And then I reflect back on 2008.
Yeah, it happened again.
It happened again. And it was always my burning desire to make a difference for people. And it's been for the last 22 years. I don't want anybody to burn,
Yes.
to get hurt in any other way. And today, that's where I focus in my practice. I want to protect and preserve people's money and turn that into income for them.
Yeah.
So they can,
and people need to know that these things are possible. It's not just a pipe dream. There are tools out there to achieve everything you just said.
Oh, absolutely. There's definitely tools to support people in having a safe retirement.
Yes, yes. Well, I'm sure you're adding great value to your clients' lives. I've enjoyed being with you today,
Thank
and
you.
I
Me
know
too,
that
Brad.
those folks out there that are viewing this program, you've sparked something in them, and they know that they better get serious about this. This is not something to just tap at.
No.
They need to go talk to a professional. How can you know you're making the right decision if you don't know what all your options are? And
Exactly.
that's you. You know what all the options are. You can make a recommendation that fits a person like a glove.
Exactly.
That's why folks need to sit down with someone like you. Listen, we've got some more interviews coming up just like this one. We hope this is being a great help to you. Rocco, thank you for being here. Don't you go away.